Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. My name is Michelle and welcome. Please go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button, guys. I love it when you do. This is a tarot card reading for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising sign. It's an energy reading, so please take it and apply the energies I describe where they resonate and take them metaphorically. I'm just going to describe them to you. See how they fit in or apply or what they make you feel, you know, and then let them resonate where they will. It's an interesting week and a very powerful week for a very specific group of you, which I will get into. And if you're curious about the specific astrology, please go see my Aquarius week ahead astrology over on my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation. I don't think people get you. I don't think you felt gotten or understood, which is in a way sometimes the way you like it. Let's face it. But we have art here, which is upside down, so it is kind of being misunderstood or too abstract to get. Could also represent a puzzle or something that you haven't figured out yet, or feeling like people don't get you. Then we have shoes because of Mercury. And Mercury is kind of active this week, very much so, because it's moving, it's changing signs. It's leaving Aries and going into Taurus. So here we go. Have you felt isolated and in need to change or leave or go or travel? Shoes. Because you felt misunderstood, or yeah, that's the way it looks. You let me know in the comments below. The sense of making up your mind or putting your mind in different and unusual places or to different and unusual tasks and tasking yourself with trying to see something from a different point of view. Let's see where that goes, huh? Aquarius. There's defeat here. Queen of Cups. Could be a mother figure. Love. Defeat with a Queen of Cups. Defeat with somebody. Defeat with unconditional love for somebody. Feeling like unconditional love has kind of... It's almost like you're recognizing you didn't get it. You didn't realize something when you feel you should have. You could be being too hard on yourself. But there is this sense of, I lost an opportunity that because I didn't see it when it was in front of me. Or you realize that somebody else now realizes they lost an opportunity when they didn't see it right in front of them. Queen of Cups is here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Feminine. Doesn't have to be female, but feminine, or just somebody who is making a generous offer. This is a sense. This could be you. This could even represent your heart. This sense of, I was wide open to it. You know, I was so willing. I put my whole self into this, and all I got out of it was rejection. Okay. Aries is here, the Emperor. So this is about taking action. Or it could describe the person who you're in this kerfuffle with. And then we have happiness and abundance coming out with the Nine of Cups. Why was this just described? This defeat or perceived defeat, this sense of loss. There is a sense of loss here, but there's also a sense of strength and happiness. Why does strength and happiness and wishes coming true with maybe an Aries or somebody that has a lot of control and a lot of power, a lot of authority, somebody who may be very authoritative? Now, if I was looking at this as a personal reading, I would say this is, when it comes to a water sign, this is always going to end up in defeat. When it comes to a fire sign, you're going to be extremely happy. But you know, Aquarius, you love them water signs. God bless you. You do. It's your own little form of masochism. Just like it's usually the water sign's own little form of masochism to always be chasing them Geminis. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just don't get them. And ain't nothing wrong with one or the other. It's just when they try to get together. You know what I'm saying? This is not, and listen, so Page of Cups is in reverse. Usually this is a child. What is this? I just heard poor timing, bad timing. So this could be fleeting love, a love that was not meant to last a long time. A love offer that didn't have a lot of gravity or seriousness, or just a sense of like you got into it, got in over your head too quick, too fast. It's like trying to make a leaf last as long as a root does. You heard that expression. Sometimes people are there for a lifetime, a reason, or a season. It's like you're trying to make those seasoned people last a lifetime. And this is it. It just didn't work out. There was something here that was not meant to be. It was acted on too quickly, got in over your head, and just wasn't really supposed to ever be that serious. I have to say, there is a sense of strength on the other side of this. Because, yep, there you go. Ace of Swords. A sense of strength and victory. And yes, I did it. I finally won. I finally got through. I did it. I took my own personal authority. This is the individual. That's what Aries represents. Aries represents the individual. You put your individual happiness first. Or it's telling you, put your individual happiness first, which isn't easy for the people who love to make everybody else happy, right? Ace of Swords. It's like there is, and if you haven't made your decision yet, this is 150,000% yelling at you. Make the decision to put yourself first. This is imperative this week in this energy. Because I'm telling you right now, this love that was supposed to last forever and be unconditional was really just a pipe dream. It's over. Because it's over as soon as it never began. Type of thing, if that makes any sense. There's a sense of just getting out of a situation that isn't right for you, needing to get away from a situation that isn't right for you, and making the decision to put your own personal happiness, wishes, and goals. This is it. And when you make that decision, happiness comes. Happiness comes. We're going to pick a moon card too. Oh, you better stop. Because we just had the Ace of Wands come out. You have the Ace of Swords, you have the Ace of Wands, and you have the Hierophant, which is in Taurus. So it's Taurus energy. There's something about now that you realize exactly what you want and what you want to make yourself into, or what you want to commit yourself to, what you want your long term to look like. What do you want to build? This could be that you want to get married and build something very traditional, that you're finally realizing, I want something, or I'm ready for something very traditional. But it took going through some shit and making a pretty hard decision, or at least accepting a pretty harsh reality that, hey, you know what? Now we get a fresh start. Now that I've made this pretty rough decision, now I get a fresh start. Now I get a new beginning. This is legitimately step-by-step instructions for this week. You're feeling odd, you're feeling unrealized, you're feeling unseen, you're feeling like somebody doesn't get you. You're realizing that it's throwing you off and making you feel unloved, or no matter how much love you pour out. It doesn't even have to be in a romantic relationship. Don't even take it that way. Could be unappreciated at work. But there's just this sense of this didn't work out. My long term, nothing will come of this situation. You know, my long-term goal ran flat. Wasn't meant to be. And by the next full moon, you will have done with it. We talked about this a little bit last week. I feel like something is building here. Let me know in the comments below. Emotions are running high. So there is a really emotional time, and you had to make a really hard decision. So we have emotions are running high because nothing is coming from this situation. That's something 11:11. It's like awakening to the realization of I've been making the wrong choices. I've been making the right choices for the wrong reasons for so long. I've ended up in the wrong place. Now I'm awakened and I realize how I have to then go back and make different choices. And that means cutting a lot of ties, but there's clarity here and realizing, wow, I can get myself unstuck. I can get myself out of this situation of I don't belong here, or out of a situation I don't feel I belong in. Let me get some clarifier cards because we need them. Please remember there's always an extended reading. Always an extended reading, Aquarius. And I will attach the links below and pin it to the top of the description box and pin it to the top of the comment section, put it in the description box, attach it to the end of this video so you can click right on it and get right to it. If you are watching this from a television set, you will not have access to any of those links. So please do have your mobile phone on hand or desktop or laptop. And then all the links will be available for you. Please clarify what is the defeat? I think your feelings ran out. I think some stuff happened, just constantly being misunderstood, made your feelings, cut your feelings off for somebody. It defeated all that you used to think of them, and it ran dry. And being able to be on your own side and say, I'm going to go after and pursue what makes me happy and what I believe in was the best thing that you could have done. What is nothing will come out of this? What is the situation that happened? Because I'm getting nosy. Clarify this nothing will come of this situation, please. Clarify. Clarify. Something happens really quickly, you have to make a decision really quickly, or if there was a bunch of offers and opportunities that came in really quickly, but nothing ever came of it. In other words, there were a lot of promises, but nothing ever came of them. And that's what awoken you. That's what made you say, you know what? I'm on my own in this. I got to figure this out myself. That's it. I've got to figure this out myself. Now, I would like to also clarify the Hierophant, because there is something extraordinarily beautiful going on here too. It's just something that you are dead set on building and creating something new. That's what the Magician is here, like magic. It actually takes form. And maybe you form an LLC, there's some sort of institutionalization of a project that you've been working on, so you make something official, you're building a company. Define the Hierophant, please. Could be marriage, but with the Magician here, it's almost like you're building something on your own that is long-lasting. It's a job, it's work. The Hermit card is here. The Hermit card is here. It's work. It's also a sense of healing. What do you mean, God? Major Arcana doesn't really answer Major Arcana. What do you mean? It's stable. It's slow and steady. Taurus and Virgo is usually slow and steady and stable work. Oh. Something messed up with the finances or with the family. This sometimes can be divorce, selling things for less than they're worth, a sense of a loss of stability because of some major defeat. Defeat of what? What happened? What was defeated? What was defeated? No. I need you to clarify. You had a realization about a relationship. You had a realization about a relationship. That doesn't look like a defeat. Could even be something like a breakthrough when it comes to clarity as to who you're attracted to and who's really right for you and who's really good for you. And who you really want to be with. So this definitely has something to do with a connection to another person at the very least. Let's get into the extended. I will see you guys there.